Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Ride and Raz. This week, this Tuesday, we're doing ZRL Stage 2, Fine and Sandy route. This is with the Open Cobalt Division 2 race. So this is a WTRL race, Cat A. And this will be fast, really fast racing. Tactically, you need to be sticky in the draft. And there's 2 tough climbs per lap. Now we're looking at 4 laps for the A cat here, so it's 4 laps, and on each lap there's 2 climbs which are not points based but just hard climbs, and then we've got 2 sprint points sectors, so that's FTS points, fastest through the sector, and FAL points, first across the line. And as usual with these WTRL races, this is a team effort. So we've got 6 riders max per team. And as you can see here, there's 54 riders in this division race. So we've got 6 riders looking to get maximum points. FAL points first across the line apply every lap. So there's 6 places and a 7th sprint at the end to achieve significant points. This race is going to be won on getting over those climbs and being at the front in any breakaways or anything that goes quickly. Just because if a breakaway goes, they'll be getting the maximum FAL points. Because points are given for every place, so 56 points for first and so on downwards. So if you're in the first 10 to 15 riders consistently, you'll be getting lots and lots of points for your team. So I enjoy a sprint. I need to improve on my climbing. Right. So this might be too much for me. Might be perfect. But there are some really big heavy hitter riders. There's one team in particular that's in our division, Hexagon, who've got very strong riders. Let's see how we get on. It should be. What I've decided to do here is also, and off we go. Not play through all the boring or tedious sections between the sprints and the climbs, and so I fast forwarded through a few of those sections, and I've left a couple of interesting bits left in as well.
There's no steering.
Hope you enjoy it.
Yeah, no power up.
So here we come to the first climb. Not really concentrating as usual. So I need to get my head down, power on. and I need to improve on my climbing technique, so I've been working at that. But I'll try and sit at the back a little bit, take some draft, but just not let the front group get away. It's fairly short climb, this one. We'll be doing it 6 times. But with the level of pace that we're doing, the intensity level, it will take its toll, especially with 6 sprints as well. And as you can see here, we're doing 7. I'm doing 7 watts, just holding on, and I'm in the draft. So ahead we're talking 7, 8, some people are pushing hard, 9. Definitely a hard effort to keep going on this one, up the top. And then we'll drop down on the other side for a little bit of recovery, it all come together, and we'll have a sprint, the first sprint. I won't fast forward this first lap, so people can see what it's like, but then I'll fast forward through some of the other laps. So now we're coming up to the first sprint. This will be where most people will go for the FTS points, fastest through the sector. So that's where everyone is the freshest. I was a bit slow to react to this one. So I've missed quite a lot of draft here, which is really unfortunate. But I feel like I did okay here, but as you can see, there's a significant number of riders ahead. It's a very competitive group. So as you can see, we're now coming up to the second sprint, and everyone's got the correct power-ups here. So aero and steamroller. I know in a lot of the previous races in the morning, There was a lot of glitching in the WTRL setup. People were getting all sorts of draft and aero, but this is a good sprint for me. Push through and take a good position there. And I think I take third fastest through the sector in that one. So I'm happy with that. My teammate Tom Adams, absolute sprinting machine, both fastest through the sections on both sectors. So yeah, absolutely beastly with that. But to be honest with you, good points, but it's all about those FAL points, FAL points, because you get points for every position, whereas fastest through the sector is only the top 5 riders. So we're into lap 2 here. This is the next climb, number 3. Yeah, I'm getting tired here. This is the high pace. And then sprinting, I probably went a bit too hard on the sprinting maybe. I'm struggling a little bit already. Sprint number 4. These all seem to be going quite early, these sprints, before the sectors start, just to get the positioning. So you have to really react to them. There's my teammate Ben, absolutely flying. I dropped off a little bit. Still decent 16th position, so that's good points. So, yeah, now it's time to get up that hill. This is climb number 4 after those 4 previous sprints, and I'm really struggling here to hold on. You'll see my teammate Ray just absolutely breeze past me up this hill, and I started getting pain in my left calf, which you never want in the middle of a climb. And yeah, started getting cramp in my left calf, which I've never really had before in racing. I even spent 15 minutes warming up this time, and had my rehydration stuff, and I've had food, and I was energized. So yeah, it was a bit of a strange one. So yeah, I just totally blew up just at the brow of this climb, and the peloton just disappeared up the road ahead of me. So it was really disappointing, but you live and you learn. I don't know what I can learn from it, but turn down my pace a little bit here. Try and ease off and work out the cramp for my left calf, and hopefully a little group will catch up with me, and I can ride in with them and not just have to do this whole thing solo. So I'd stopped for a bit and slowed down my pacing just to recover a little bit, try and ease off the cramp, work out a little bit, and this group behind caught up with me, including Max Wilco from Instagram fame. Shout out Max. So my idea was to try and hold on to them. Hopefully they'd be on the same pace as me, but they've joined me at the base of the climb, so I'm really going to have to dig in here, work through the pain in my calf, and stick with them, because it'll make my life easier, so much easier, the next 2 laps. Thankfully, their pace is not wild. Easy 4.5 watts. So I can happily cruise this one out up the hill, stick with them, get a bit of draft, and then keep up the recovery. But as you can see, we're a good 40 seconds to a minute behind the main pack now. Which, yeah, it is disappointing. But these things happen in racing. And of course, there's still FAL points to be fighting for even at this level. 38th here. There's 4 riders here, so 34. We've still got a good chunk of points to fight for, so don't want to get dropped here. I'll use my aero boost and I'll fight for that sprint. And the key is to come from the back. I'm not doing my max sprinting here. 7, 8, 9 watts. I'm 2 or 3 watts per kilo below what I would be normally doing. Thankfully, this is enough to take 34th position in my little group of guys. And I'll try and aim for that on each of the FAL points. Here we go, sprint number 6. I'm just waiting here. I don't want to go too early, give them opportunity to draft me. But it's getting too close now, so I go for it. This time I feel like I got a bit more recovery here, so I've gone off about 10, 11 watts. And again, hopefully this will hold me good. And what I also noticed at this point is that I could see the riders ahead, the 2 Portuguese riders. So I put my head down and chose to pull them back. I put a bit of effort in because they were only doing 3 watts, 3.5 watts. So I put in about 4 watts a kilo and pulled myself and the other riders behind back to them. And that joins us into an even bigger group. So that makes our lives a bit more simple. And then the aim would be then to chase down the next rider who's a Hex rider, who's from the Hexagon team, who said are the next kind of the most competitive team in the league that we're in, the division. So we're chasing him down and hopefully beat him on FAL points too. Here we are, the climb again. We've caught up with the Portuguese riders, only 2 seconds. A couple of the guys in the group I was in, with Max Wilco, is in orange, and Travis from Herd, well, helped on the front a little bit there. And then the plan is to just try and pull up the hill to catch these guys and do 4.5 watts or something like that. I'm really pleased with my recovery from the cramp. It's not as bad as I was expecting. So sticking with these guys and being competitive, being really positive. And now we're a decent group of 6 riders, I think. Right then, last lap. There's about 6 or 7 of us here. Second last climb. Don't think it's going to blow up. Don't think there's going to be too many attacks. I think everyone's just going to save themselves for the finish. I would quite like to chase down my teammate Ray, who's 25 seconds up the road. But the reality is, I don't want to push too hard, because if I bring these 6 or 7 riders in, it could, when things get competitive, it could be difficult when we get to the point where we're chasing FAL points and Ray drops, maybe drops in the 7 places, so that's 7 points we would lose. So I really don't want to pull these guys into Ray. But I'll work up the hills, but I'm not going to drag them too hard. I am, however, going to fight for FAL points. So, this is Sprint City again. The Hexagon rider's here with us as well. Portuguese rider gone up the road a little bit. No, Belgian rider. So, but I've still got a decent sprint in me here. Conscious I don't want to pull this Hex rider in and pass the speed setter. We passed each other just at the line. Again, here we go. This is the last FAL point sprint. And then up and over the climb one last time and down to the sprint finish. So don't want these guys to get away too quickly, and they have gapped us here. So pleased I was able to get back on this. Now, time to do the climb. Get up and over that. Maybe I should have saved the steamroller at this point, but it's a bit of recovery here. This is a long race. A good hour long. At the moment, yeah, 1 hour. So, I'm absolutely shattered. My legs tired. I think everyone's in the same position. And now we've got one last effort. Going up that hill. Let's go get it. There you go, pleased with that. Up and over. Still with the guys. Still with a decent group. And with 2k to go. Down the hill and lead into the sprint finish. So, 1 kilometre left. There's 6 of us in this group now. We dropped one of the Portuguese riders. And I'm going to be fighting hard for this one. This is the last sprint. I am absolutely shattered at this point. I think everyone is. It's been an incredibly hard race, 4 laps, so fine and sandy with 6 climbs and 8 sprints with a sprint finish. So 9 sprints. It's been brutal. So now I just need to keep an eye on this group. I haven't got any power-ups left. Don't want to get left behind, so I'm going to keep on the power, but not go too early and drag them along with me. So here goes the Hexagon rider. I have to chase. Try and stay in the draft here. These are really strong riders, especially saving this for the last sprint. I just didn't quite have the legs at the end there. That's me finishing 35th. So after my blow up at the end of the second lap, coming 35th with a decent FAL points. Pleased with that. You can tell, look at me, absolutely shattered. But yeah, hope you liked watching that. It's a bit of a shorter version, only 45 minutes rather than an hour and 5 or an hour and 10. So thanks very much, and I'll catch you on the next one, which is my ladder race tomorrow, Wednesday, 24. Cheers.